Hi, everybody. Welcome to this section where we're going to look at how to use Google Earth with your students, either using some custom pre-built tours or being able to search and find interesting things using the Google Earth tool. And so you can, if you just do a quick Google search for Google Earth, you can also do the google.com/earth, which is how all Google products are labeled, /docs, /sheets, whatever it happens to be. We'll navigate our way to Google Earth, and Google Earth is different than Maps. Google Earth is the sort of satellite version. Google Maps has the terrain and different things, but this is pretty much just a satellite. And then down here on the button, there is an Explore Earth in Chrome. So we want to make sure, especially since our kids are using Chromebooks, you've got Chromebooks, we're using the Chrome browser, we should be doing that. So it takes a while. Google Earth is a big database of information and all kinds of stuff. And so it may take a little bit to load up here for the map. So I want to show you when you get in here, it starts with the Earth, and you can here's your drop to do your street view, do some things. But we want to look over here at this menu on the side. Specifically, we've got the normal search toolbar. So if I just want to search something in general, right? So like Clearwater, Kansas, you can do your normal searches, right? And it does a fly in to that sort of city level. It gives us some boundaries there of what's going on. Also then over here on the right hand side, it's got kind of a little synopsis. Notice that it's sourced. This comes from Wikipedia, so we have to be kind of careful. You can fly to this particular location here on the little sort of menu or the little tile here on the side. More interesting, I think, for your students and something really cool to use in your classrooms is this tool looks like the wheel, which is the Voyager tool. And the Voyager tool has a whole bunch of pre-built map tours. And so you'll see here there's some editors picks, there's games, there's all kinds of stuff, nature, culture, travel. There's even a tab for education. And so you can see here different options. This one's really cool, especially young kids reading the ABCs from space. So we'll do this one. And again, these are pre-built tours that you can use, and we'll go start exploring. And you've got this navigation menu here on the right-hand side, and this is ABCs from space. This is locations from satellites that mimic images. And so also here on this, and this is pre-built by someone, what begins with A, there's specific vocab words, Antarctica, Arctic, algae blooms. And if you click on any of those, right, let's say we switch over to B, it'll fly out and fly in. One of the nice things is you can see here outside of, Arkansas, you can see here down on the globe kind of where you are. So there's a B showing up on the map. Let's try E and see what we get. So E is in Iceland. So it does a big fly. Just a really cool exploration tool with different information. But these are all also active links. So, we see that kind of E there. Let's say I click on, Egypt. It's going to pull, and this comes from NASA, but it pulls specific information. So really nicely sourced inside of Google for doing that. So again, that's that Voyager tool. And you can always, to get out of there, you can just click that tool again, and it gets us back to that. One of the cool, let's see if I can find it. Fairy Tales Around the World is really cool. It's got different locations and different cultures and what they're different fairy tales that are told, or nursery rhymes, whatever you might see. And so here we see all these locations. It's got a different type of navigation menu here. We can navigate it by clicking on different ones. Stragonona, if you know about Stragonona. There's Aladdin, right? We can grab our map and drag it around. Funny little woman. So let's do this one. So that one's Japan. Again, it's got some information here, kind of a cool little narration or a read. But also something very cool is that once we click on this one, so we'll fly down. This one actually, because it's got the person located here, these are actually street view images. So they're actually on the ground, drop down, where you can use your mouse and you can navigate around. Here you can zoom in zoom out, do different things. But also there are some embedded videos inside of this tour where it actually has information about that specific here, fairy tales from around the world. And so you can watch videos that are part about that specifically. And so not everyone has videos, but you just have to do a little exploring about them to kind of see which ones you like.
Japan has majestic landscapes and cities that are state-of-the-art. Japanese fairy tales.
So that's really cool. You can restart your tour. You can also then go back to the navigation, the Voyager tool there. Outside of that, this next one is the dice. This is the I'm Feeling Lucky button. This is really cool for students to do. You just roll the dice and it takes you to a random place somewhere in the world. And you can be sitting right next to somebody else and they will get a totally different place. So this is really cool to check out. And then this over here, this is cool for, you do this for writing prompts, various landforms, geography, those kinds of things, just to roll the dice and it takes you somewhere totally random, has some information over here about it as well. You can also then, we've got the bookmarks for My Places, so you can bookmark any of those. If you do that, you can save those, you can have specific things. And then there's also down here a measuring tool where you can actually select a starting point and then drag it, and you can get it in specifically in meters, centimeters, inches, feet, whatever it happens to be. And so you can actually do a map of how far things are from one another, which is really cool as well. The last thing you want to be able to do is, let's say you find one that you like. We'll come in here. We're in education. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's say Explorers. Let's say we're in Lewis and Clark. This is one put together by PBS, so that's nicely sourced. Hey, and we get a Lewis and Clark one. It's got movies. It's got those things involved. It's got a route shown, which is really cool. And you want to deliver that to your students. And so the nice thing is we've got this share button down here. And so you can share this page and you can get your link. But the nice thing is they have a Google Classroom icon built in. So you can choose that, choose the class you want to share it with inside of those, and boom, it makes a post. Really easy. So Google Earth is an awesome tool. It has all kinds of stuff pre-made and pre-built in that you can have students go through or check out. So hopefully that's something that you're interested in. There's all kinds of things, everything from math, science, geography, all kinds of grade levels. So hope you find something useful there.